Hi everybody, my name is Scott Walls. For over 25 years, I've deployed ERP applications for some of the world's largest organizations. During that time, I've taught thousands of people just like you how to discover, use, deploy, and support Oracle's back office applications. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you about several different types of Fusion Oracle Cloud environments, as well as several different ways to access those Fusion or Oracle Cloud environments. Please note that this lesson is part of the Oracle Cloud Explore course. But before we get started, did you know that you could earn free discovery badges for display on your LinkedIn profile just by watching videos like this one? You can. Stay until the end of this video and I'll show you how. Okay, so let's get started. Key topics for this lesson are as follows: URL versus VPN Tunnel, Cloud at Customer, Demo Central Instant Environments, Demo Central Registered Environments, SI Environments, Client/Licensee Environments, Licensee Regression Environments, and then finally, Login Credentialing Options. First topic, URL Direct. 99% of the time, all environments are provisioned on Oracle boxes, and there are two ways to access them. The first is URL Direct, which we see on the right. That means all users log in directly to the box or the application. The second is what's called a VPN tunnel. You can see that on the left. This means users must log into their own box first and then use a tunnel through a VPN to get to the Oracle Cloud box or server. Second topic, Cloud at Customer. This style is very rare, but worth mentioning. Oracle Cloud customers have the option of getting Fusion provisioned onto or into their own box or server. However, this means they would have to maintain all the common components: web server, app server, database server, and so on. So that obviously invalidates some of the value of common maintenance. I've only seen this used with customers that have unusually high need for security. It might also be worth mentioning that there's one small hybrid, which is where you may get your own box still managed by Oracle, so you would not have to effectively share that box with other virtual private clouds. Third topic, instant environments. So Oracle offers environments called instant environments. This pool of demo environments is provisioned, managed, and refreshed by Oracle's demo services, or something very similar to that in name. Instant environments have faux or demo data, otherwise known as seeded data or called seeded environments. It just means that they've been seeded with demonstration data. Because Oracle adds new functionality constantly or quarterly, the seeded data changes by the quarter at a minimum. So these environments are slightly dynamic, which isn't as bad as it sounds, but it does mean they change over time. These environments are also shared by all systems integrators and refreshed at least twice per week. There are, I wouldn't say no rules, but pretty close to no rules, other than not to use as a demo, go figure. And these environments have horrible performance at this point, Q3 2021, Monday through Thursday. It gets a little bit better towards the weekends. If an integrator needs a demo environment, they can register one. Which takes us to our fourth topic, Demo Central Registered Environments. So as previously mentioned, SIs can register an environment and maintain exclusive rights, sort of. Really, they're usually shared by non-competing parties, so somebody might be working in Eloqua and somebody else is doing a financial demo and somebody else is doing an HCM demo. So it appears that they may have their own registered environment, but since they don't really touch, then they may actually be sharing an environment. This allows the SI, the systems integrator, to set up specific configurations for demonstration and ensure the performance is not subpar, as is the case with the instance or instant environments. As well as other SIs are not in changing setups or transactions based on the seeded data or based on what you may have created or an SI may have created in addition to the seeded data. Registered environments are usually available for 30 days or less than 30 days, but rarely available beyond quarter end. The new data required by the new quarterly release new functionality necessitates older environments are going to be refreshed with new code and data. So put simply, if they've added, let's say, sourcing eligibility, then they being Oracle, has probably also added new test or demo data or seeded data so that they can demonstrate that functionality. So they try to keep those demo instances in line with the current quarterly releases. Fifth topic, system integrator or SI environments. As previously mentioned, SIs can register an environment with and maintain exclusive rights, sort of. These are often shared by non-competing parties as well. But the larger SIs often want to create their own environments, train their teams, create their own demo data, demo to their clients, have a prototype or a CRP and a zero environment, if you will. So these environments may be provisioned on the SI's box. So then they would obviously, they being the SI, would have to maintain the common components as discussed earlier. So they may have completely non-seeded environments. They may have different users, different security. This probably differs based on the SI. Sixth topic, client environments, or LC or licensee, environments. Most clients get a production and a test environment. Larger clients with more complex deliveries may get more. This is negotiated based on need, usually at the time that they're trying to license the software. Client environments are dedicated environments, not seeded environments. It means that they're delivered with no data. However, once a client is live, they're delivered with the production data that's copied or made a production to test copy. Seventh topic, regression environments. So client test environments, copies of their production environment, like we just talked about, contain new features. Some of the new features are enabled, others require enablement. Each client can review the list of new features within their environment and enable the ones which relate to their business. In some cases, certain features are auto-enabled. Any new enabled features require regression testing. Business users and/or admins usually run test scripts based on what type of features are being enabled or are going to be enabled. This ensures that the new features do not adversely affect the existing configuration, reporting, integration, etc. Eighth topic, login credentialing options. For any given environment, there are multiple ways to get logged in. However, for pre-production environments like test environments, usually users can decide this at the time of login. This image is really a mock-up of a client environment that allows both methods of access, Okta or SSO, single sign-on, where the password is set from single sign-in access, as well as username password access, which you see both here. SSO uses the username and password within Okta versus being able to type a given user's credentials manually. The latter is helpful when you're logging in and testing across multiple users and roles. So if I'm going to create a requisition, I might need to log in as a given requester and then log back in as the buyer to see it and process requisitions and continue to walk it through a process if I'm testing something end to end. So that's why you might want that. Okay, so let's recap. You should now understand URL versus VPN access, Demo Central environments, SI environments, client environments, regression environments, as well as some flexibility in terms of login credentialing options to test environments. If you do, great, then you're done with this video. If not, then you can watch it again. But that's it for this presentation, but hopefully not it for your learning journey. Let's go back a little. Okay, that's it for the, no, that's fine. 4, 3. Okay, so you should now understand URL versus VPN access, Demo Central environments, SI environments, client environments, regression environments, and some login credentialing options. If you do, great, you're ready to go back or go on to the next lesson. If not, watch it again, it's free. So that's it for this presentation, but it doesn't have to be the end of your learning journey. There are thousands of free videos just like this one. Remember, better skills, better content, better income, better life. We want to help you get 1% better every day. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Okay, as promised, here are the 5 steps you can perform today to start earning free badges for your LinkedIn profile. Step 1, navigate to Panameer.com and either sign in or join now. It's free. Step 2, in the upper left, under the Discover menu, select the course that you want to watch and get badged for. Step 3, watch all of the different video lessons in that course. Step 4, when it's complete, send your LinkedIn profile and the course you watched and your user ID to badges@panameer.com. And then sit back and wait for step 5 when we attach a badge to your LinkedIn profile.